The Odin GL Mini, let's check it out. Olight's been in business for over 15 years, and they produce really high quality lights that really perform exceptionally well. I carry Olight as my EDC every day for the past 10 years. They're just excellent lights. They do have a line of weapons lights as well, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Odin GL Mini. It's a light laser combination, green laser. It's a compact size, but yet it's a high performer. Over 1,000 lumens and 180 meters of beam distance. And the bonus is it comes with a mount, it comes with a pressure pad. I mean, this thing's ready to go with the rechargeable battery. Now guys, when I say this is a high performing light, we have shot thousands of rounds testing all the different Odins, the Baldors, the PL Minis, all the Valkyrie series. But one thing that we always do during our video is we put it through a torture test. One of the things about these lights is every time I go out to test it, I know it's going to pass the test. So not only are we going to shoot it, we're going to show you how it looks, we're going to torture test it as well. Now you get a 10% discount using Sootch00 with the affiliate link down below in the description, and that includes all the lights on the website. And we really appreciate Olight for sending the Odin GL Mini for this review. And guys, remember, light is your #1 security tool. Odin GL Mini. This is a weapons mounted light. You do get the mount with it, and it is removable from the mount. This fits onto any Picatinny rail. You have a slot, it locks in, and this is actually for the Surefire mount system. You can also release this and put it in the other direction. And so it gives you two different mounting points. And then this little knob right here allows you to pull it in and out. Now with the mount, insert it, it snaps into place. Right here you can actually turn this, and this will lock it into place, so it's not going to come out. Then we turn it back, press, and we can bring it out. This also comes with a pressure pad switch. Now we've got it laid in here, and this will go onto any Picatinny rail. And then you can take your mount, it is magnetic, and then you push it down and it locks it, and I mean it locks it solid. And then take the collar, lift it up, and it pulls it right out. So it's really easy to install, easy to take off, and you also get two small zip ties. This also has the metal tail switch, and with a light press, you're getting 200 lumens. With a deep press, you're getting 1,000 lumens. And this is a super bright light for this size. I mean, it's a very small compact light, and yet you're getting 1,000 lumens. It'll go 180 meter beam distance. But also we have this dial, and this is set on light only. This is light and laser, and this is just laser. So we're going to check the laser first. We have a green emitter. This is a 5 milliwatt emitter. I mean, it is super bright for long distances. Now we're going to go to light and laser. And I have to bring it way back, but see, you can see the laser, and then you can also see the light. Then next we turn it back just to light, and of course we have our 200 or our 1,000 lumens. Really easy to be able to turn to dial into whatever you're looking for. Crenulated bezel, has the TIR lens, nice aluminum hard anodized finish, and again we do have a rechargeable battery in here. This is one of the 18500, 2040 milliamp, 3.6 volt, and again it is rechargeable. And this is IPX4, which means it can pretty much handle any kind of elements that are out there, but it's not really made for submersion, mainly because of the dial. But guys, we have tested these underwater and we haven't had any problems. Throw on your pressure pad switch, plug it into any USB, even while it's mounted to your rifle. It's 5.04 inches in length and it weighs 2.62 ounces with the mount and the battery. Now here we have the 200 lumens. It's decently bright. Now we're going to bump it up to 1000. It really lights up a large area. And that's one of the things that really helps. You got that hot spot in the center, but then you have that flood on the side. But it's still pretty focused. So you can see there's dark spots on the outside. That gives you a lot of visibility. Next we're going to go with the light and laser. You can still see the laser really well. And then we're going to go just with the laser. I'm telling you guys, this laser is extremely intense. Here we are at the road, 200 lumens, fairly bright. I mean, this gives you a lot of capability. Then again, 1000 lumens. It really lights up this whole area. And again, you see the spill, you see the hot spot. It's getting really on out there. There's a house at the top of the hill. I'm going to turn the light on. You can see the reflectors lighting up. And it does light up that area. Now there is a street light. It's going to kind of wash out the light. I'm going to turn on just the laser. And you can see, I mean, all the way up to that house. And that house is about 300 yards off. And we're going to bring it in. I mean, that is the distance to that house. That is pretty impressive. Now here we have the low setting of 200 lumens. And that field is pretty broad. That tree is about 50 yards out, maybe about 75 yards. My range is 150 yards on down past in that dark area. So now we're going to turn on the turbo. I mean, you can see the range down there. You can see the rubber dummies, the barrels. So it really brightens up that area. And again, that's about 150 yards, but you can see that it'll go way past that. Now let's try the laser. Now here we can see the laser. It's down there where that dummy is, but because there's no light, it's really hard to see. Let's go to light and laser. Here you can see I've got the laser on the dummy. We also have the light setting. So we're going to bring that back. I'm going to give you an idea of the distance. So guys, you can identify targets really easily with this. And this is their compact. Their larger version, you can even get more lumens and greater distance. Now when it comes to light, you want to be able to identify. And so we're putting it out there on the target. You can see the rubber dummy. But without that light, even though there's a light on my camera, you're not able to see that dummy until I do this. Now when you have a laser, you can see the laser, but you don't know really what you're pointing at. But the laser gets you on target. But the fact is, the light is what identifies the target. So here we go with light and laser. So I can identify my target, but I also have a point of aim. I have a place to shoot. The light's going to backlight your sights, and so you're going to be able to see it. And really, when you're getting into different kind of situations where you're getting unorthodox positions, or you're having to actually lean your rifle out because of a doorway or a hall, you don't expose yourself as much if you have a laser. But here, this is the full 1000 lumens. Here we have the 200 lumens. But even the 200 lumens is going to give you some light and you to be able to see. But at longer distances, it's better to have that 1000 lumens. Now, this is 1.5 meter impact resistant. We're throwing it up way above that level. In fact, one time I threw it up probably 25 feet. I've done this a number of times. We kept throwing it over and over. And I'll tell you guys, they just hold up. Doesn't matter how it lands, it just works. And we tried the different modes after we finished up. And it's very impressive. And I say impressive, we've done this so many times, it's expected. Now here we're beating it on a post. And we're doing it over and over. It's a little difficult because of the mount part. It can really jab your hand. We're hitting this pretty solid. And then we're also hitting it on the side. And that's one thing sometimes when you're hitting on the side, if something's going to come loose, it'll come loose then. But we just continue to beat it right on this post. My Hummer's getting new tires, so we took the Jeep out and we ran over it as we typically do. Obviously this first time it skid across the pavement, but the light still worked. We came back and ran over it again. It's just strong, it's going to hold up, and it does it every time. And so while usually I'll say that the Olight Odin defeated the Hummer, this time it defeated the Jeep. Now being IPX4, it's not really submersible according to the IPX4 regulations. It just means that you can get this totally soaked. It's not going to hurt it. And honestly, we have put this deep in water and we've not had any problems. But it does say IPX4. And so, you know, you really don't want to leave it submerged too long, mainly because it can affect right here at the ring. Because most of these lights, if they don't have the laser ring, they're IPX8. Just like this little Warrior Mini. This is IPX8. It can go underwater for weeks. But this still holds up really well. And one time we did one with the laser and it kind of shorted out just a touch for a minute, and then when it dried off, it was fine from then on out, and I still have that light. Now guys, this is after the torture test, and you can see it is really beat up. Part of that has to do with the wheel of the Jeep, of the tire, dragging it along the pavement. We did all the testing on pavement. I just wanted to really show how these things function and hold up. But aluminum versus concrete, you're going to get this, but obviously it still holds up very well. And that also, again, includes the laser. And so it doesn't even impede any of the function of the light. Back here at the back, we're still able to put on our pressure pad. And, you know, we're able to mount everything like we should. But these things are nearly indestructible. Now, it does come with 2 ports where you can adjust your windage and elevation. It comes with a small little Allen wrench to be able to do that and get your laser, you know, focused in exactly where you want it. And then here is the Odin Glm. This is the long version. It's 1500 lumens. It's 215 meters of throw versus the 1000 lumens and your 180 meters of throw. So a little bit of a difference in length, but overall they're pretty close to the same. But you will get better long-range performance out of the GLM. And it does come with all the different accessories as well. And they also make this in a desert tan color, or FDE, and this is actually just one of the Odin minis. This is just a light. There's no laser to it, but it also comes with all the accessories. One thing I forgot to mention is it does have a low power indicator. And so when you get down to about 20% power, it'll start to vibrate. And that way you know that you need to charge it. But again, you can charge this directly when it's mounted onto your rifle. Now, as far as price, the Odin GL Mini runs $189.95. Again, you get your battery, your charging cable, you get all the pressure pads, your mount, everything together. It comes in one complete package. A lot of the lights that you're seeing, you've got to add different kind of accessories to be able to mount this, or they're inferior accessories. I really like the way this is set up. But also you can carry this as an EDC light. Now obviously there's a mount, but they do make a small little ring, so you can carry this for EDC, and this is available separately on the Olight store website. Just the standard light by itself is $139.95, and then your Odin GLM is $209.95. But they have a 5-year warranty, and you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you get this light in the mail, you mess around with it, you decide you don't want it, you can send it back and get your money back. But also you get that 10% discount using Sootch00 with the link down below. And so that knocks about $20 off the price of this, and you get free shipping. Guys, there's a lot of light options out on the market, but none beat the Olight in performance and durability. Again, running these things through torture tests over the years, we've never had one to fail. Doesn't mean that electronics don't fail, and Olight has a 5-year warranty or a 30-day money-back guarantee if you get the light and you just don't like it. They're good quality lights, and again, I carry one in my pocket every day, and it's never failed me. And again, we appreciate Olight for sending the Odin GL Mini, and you get 10% off using Sootch00 with the link down below in the description. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America, long live the Republic. so we're going to do a pretty comprehensive test. Let's just wait till this wind blows down. High lumens, high beam distance.